Hey everybody, Leo DeSalle and Calvin Clement here with Pennant Real Estate, and we're here for your usual Friday market update. The things that we keep educating and trying to drive that message to y'all is what's going on right now. So, not much has changed since last week. Our inventory is still showing record lows. Interest rates are definitely still on the rise. They're predicting 4 to 5 more increases, possibly being the 5% by next year. So right now, I think is still an excellent time to buy and sell your home due to the low interest rates and lack of inventory. So right now, with our lack of inventory, we're still seeing some bid wars in certain areas, but others not so much. Especially, I think a lot in Ascension Parish where there's a lot of new construction being built. So a lot of these neighborhoods that are next door to these new construction homes are having more trouble selling due to the competition. So what have you seen, as far as the market goes and what you're doing out there in Ascension and Baton Rouge and everything else? So what's going on with you?
You're correct. Yeah, there's a bunch of new construction. It tends to make it harder to sell some homes, and other homes are easier because, of course, with new construction, a lot of times it's not move-in ready. There's a lot of things that people don't realize, the time that it takes, but not only the items in the house that you would still have to take care of. So if you stage the house right, the pictures are right, the price is right, it's still relatively easy to sell with that competition. You just have to handle it the right way.
Yeah, but the lack of inventory, builders are just trying to build them as quickly as possible. I mean, they're popping up everywhere. So, if you see that land being clear, like we talked about last week, next week it's probably going to be another neighborhood coming up. But now is still an excellent time to sell and an excellent time to buy because of the low interest rates and the lack of inventory. Unemployment, they're saying is at an all-time low in 50 years. Like, that is incredible. So with that, with the great economy that we're having right now, we're seeing the unemployment rate at an all-time low. People are stepping into the market. We have a lot of millennials stepping in. They're finally leaving their parents' home and are buying like crazy right now. And so that, I think, is a big push to the lack of inventory. So with the economy the way it is, and interest rates always follow a rising economy. They follow it with inflation and increase in interest rates. So if you're thinking about selling your home, it is an excellent time. If you're thinking about buying your home, it's still an excellent time because of the low rates. But they're expected to rise as the economy keeps getting better and better.
Yes, but there are a lot of strong buyers that are starting to hit and get a little more active into the market. That's one thing that I've noticed is that with the labor force being stronger now, it's also the people that have stayed at home and haven't decided to buy a home yet are some of the strongest credit scores that we've seen, some of the strongest jobs. You'd be surprised that they haven't bought a house yet. So they're out there looking. You just got to make the time right for you to sell.
Well, there's a lot of buyers, they don't think that they can buy.
Correct, yeah.
Whereas it's not nearly as strict as it was. After the market crashed in 07, they tightened up big time, but they have loosened up to where a lot of buyers, if you got decent credit and you make a good income, you can buy a house.
Yes.
And it's still a lot cheaper than what rent is. I mean, rent is still really high in the Baton Rouge market in Ascension. So with your listings, are they selling quick, a lot of the ones you're getting?
Yes, many of them are, especially the ones that are unique, some that have some different characteristics that the new construction doesn't have, that people just look at as unique. And if they can't afford to build it themselves or buy the land and do the construction loan, they flock to that. And that's when you see a lot of multiple offers and stuff. But pretty much everything that we've put on the market recently has gotten a lot of activity. If it hasn't sold extremely fast, we've at least gotten a lot of great feedback, and we're making those adjustments to try and get it sold as quick as possible.
Yeah, and some of the stuff you do has been great. I've been seeing some of the videos of the homes you do, and the quality of the pictures that he does and the marketing on social media he does is fantastic. One of the biggest reasons he was the top realtor last year at Penn. So keep up the good work, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Good working with him.
See y'all. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for watching.